Chapter 1. Health is Wealth. Once upon a time there lived a generous and kind-hearted king, but the people weren't happy with their king because the king was very lazy and would not do anything other than eating and sleeping. He spent days and weeks and months in his bed, either eating something or sleeping. The king became a potato couch, and the people started to worry about the king. One day the king realized that he couldn't even move his body, not even his foot. He became very fat, and his enemies made fun of him, calling him Fatty King, Bulky King, etc. The king invited expert doctors from various parts of his country and offered them generous rewards to make him fit. Unfortunately, none could help the king gain his health and fitness. The king spent enormous amounts of money, but everything went in vain. One fine morning, a holy man visited the country. He heard about the ill health of the king and informed the minister at the palace that he could easily cure the king. Hearing these promising words, the minister became very happy. He requested the king to meet the holy man to get rid of his problem. The holy man resided at a distant place. Since the king could not move his body, he asked the minister to bring the holy man to the palace, but the holy man refused. He said that the king had to go to him in order to get cured. After strenuous efforts, the king met the holy man at the latter's residence. The holy man complimented the king, saying that he was a good ruler and said that he would soon regain his health. He asked the king to come for treatment the next day. He told the king also that the king would be treated only if he came on foot to the holy man's residence. The king was unable to walk even a few steps on the road, but aided by his followers, he reached the holy man's place. Unfortunately, the holy man was not available there, and his devotee requested the king to come and meet him the next day for treatment. This was repeated for 2 weeks, and the king never met the holy man and never had any treatment. Gradually, the king realized that he felt a lot lighter, lost a considerable amount of weight, and felt more active than before. He realized the reason why the holy man asked him to reach his place by walking. Very soon the king regained his health, and the people were very happy in his kingdom. Health is wealth.
Chapter 2. The Hidden Treasure. Once there was an old man who had 4 sons. All 4 of them were very lazy. One day, the old man fell sick and was counting his last days in bed. He worried a lot about his sons' future, as the young men hesitated a lot to work. The sons believed that luck would favor them. The old man's health deteriorated every day, and he decided to talk to his sons about their future. However, his sons did not listen to him. Finally, the old man decided to play a trick to let his sons realize the importance of work. He called all his sons and let them sit near him on his bed. He said that he had a treasure box with gold coins and expensive gems for them, and wanted to share the treasure equally among the 4 of them. The young men were very happy and asked where his father had placed the treasure. The old man replied, "I cannot exactly remember the place where I have hidden the treasure. However, the treasure box is buried in our land."
I'm really not sure about the place where I have hidden the treasure box. Even though the lazy young sons were happy, they were sad that the old man had forgotten the place where the treasure was hidden. After a few days, the old man died. The sons decided to dig the land to find the treasure box. They worked very hard and dug their land. They could not find any treasure box in the land. Finally, they decided to dig a spot in their land that was a bit different from the rest of the area. The sons believed that the treasure was buried in that spot. They dug the specific spot deeply, but got nothing but water. A passerby who noticed the land and the water flowing from the spot talked to the sons about farming. Upon his advice, the 4 sons sowed vegetable seeds and planted greens and flowering plants in their land. Since the land was very fertile with abundant water, within a few weeks it became a fertile garden with nutritious vegetables and greens. The 4 sons sold the vegetables at a good price and earned a good amount of money. Then they realized that it was hard work that was referred to as treasure box by their father. Gradually, the 4 sons overcame their laziness, worked hard, earned more money, and lived happily. Hard work always pays,